just, oh, I'm living in the moment. You know what happens when you live in the moment in the club and you see all these guys buying bottles and stuff? It's like, where's that money going? When you can give that money and put it into the stock market and may go up and down, but at the end of the day, you're going probably at like a 6, 7, 8% if you aggregate all of the stocks, if you put them in the mutual funds and the different type of things. So that little bit of money, you set a little bit of money aside, $200, $300, you can build that emergency fund. And then after you build that emergency fund and look at, hey, your needs for your family and and the life insurance and passing those things on, then you go into the stocks. And then that stocks, it continues to grow exponentially for you. And that's just one of the financial products, but there's tons of other financial products out there that I can discuss at nauseum for people. But just wanted to harp on. It's the holiday season. I want to harp on like how things to do and don't do the wrong thing when you're out there.
Right. Doing all the shopping.
Yeah. All that shopping. Because guess what? We're the biggest spenders in this country, but
the largest consumer.
But think about it. Hey, Black generation net worth 0.
Yeah, that's something we definitely gotta open people's eyes up to, because I mean, other races have been doing it for years. This is how they come into power. This is how they build wealth. I mean, everybody has a life insurance policy. Everybody is covered, and when somebody leaves, they leave an estate for their family.
For sure.
Yeah. And I would also like to add that our community, sometimes we like to hate on one another. It's the holidays. Don't hate on one another, because you never know what a person is going through. You never know, where they're coming from. And a lot of people look at me and they'll say, Temeka, you're X, Y, and Z. You care about being extra. You care. If anyone who knew me saw what I was wearing today and what all, I'd be like, y'all already know. Temeka wants to be in some sweats and chillaxing with her children, but why is she dressed like this? My legacy is my children. My parents raised me a certain way. I do come from a White Sox background. I'm a woman first and foremost. I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm all these things, but don't judge me, because you don't know the fact that a Bentley is sitting in a garage right now that I couldn't drive today irritates my soul. But I'm thankful for the Range Rover I rode in today.
Hey,
just saying, just a thought.
Hey,
okay?
There it is. Hey, listen, man, this is the R&B Factory. We will be right back.
Shut up.
You gonna bump the last commercials?
All right, so here's what I want you to do for me. What you said, I can create a banner in this StreamYard, right? So I'm not streaming to Facebook right now, and I think it's because I'm streaming from here, so they're not going to allow me to do it through there. But whatever gem you want to put in from your interview, I'm going to put your name so I know, and so Facebook knows who you are and what you had to say.
You might have started getting next.
Absolute Richardson. Leveraging.
Hey, you know what? Can you bring next?
I'm going to let you do this so I can fix it. Okay? So type in what you want to know. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Facebook, I'm taking y'all off the live. You got to go to YouTube. Come on. Love you.
Hey, this is man Sugar Baby. So I got to mention one of my major sponsors for my show.
So you and Z slide down this way, big dog, and I'm gonna put. Oh, what's that? Oh.
That was my fault right there.
All your household supplies. And they also do HVAC, heating, and service repair. Make sure you say Faith and Soul. You get 10% off all your purchases. Faith and Soul. Okay? And that's the only located.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right there. That's right there.
We need one more chair.
Okay. Let me go get that.
We got another chair. We need one more
chair. I'm gonna go get it. No problem. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At the show.
It depends. Like we talk about so much.
All right, so you ready? That's what you wanted to say.
Yeah. You need a chair?
You want that capital L or lowercase L?
So
You can leave it lowercase.
you and Thee gonna share, Mike, and those two ladies gonna share.
No problem. You sure you don't need no shit about?
This is the man right here, y'all. So, teaching him a few things about sales and marketing. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm TeMeka. So nice to meet you. Jalicia. Nice to meet you, John. Jalicia. Deidre, nice to meet you.
Hi, John. This is my husband, Ken.
Hi, Ken. My dad's name is Ken. The one that low-key disowned me, not for real. Okay, so then you see how this is because you and I are here. Now I'm putting this here, okay? And so this is on live on my YouTube. I'm only on YouTube because they're trying to connect me to Facebook, and I think it wouldn't because I was on when I was on there. So hopefully now I am. We shall see, and we can comment. So if people are commenting on my YouTube, then we would be able to see the comments here.
Continue talking about insurance. Now, where he different
Now,
from
when
you,
you're in the
you guys
studio.
are starting.
So my guess, like if I send you a link, or I send other
Other
people a link to join and be in my
So that'll be the angle that I come in with you guys.
Okay, I can send this to you, and you could copy it, and it lets me decide if I'm allowing them to stream to their location, right?
What's your name again?
Okay, Jalicia.
Jalicia.
Then what I'm gonna do is
My dad loved different worlds, so that's where he got my name from. What type of music did King KC do?
Am I everything?
Yes. He told me he wasn't gonna come because he wanted to get my own channel today.
join in, and if I made it so that
We live, y'all, 106.3 FM on your radio now. Put it on your phone or your radio.
made it so that you could share it to your social, then you would be able to do that. You can now come into my studio,
I'm on 2 cameras right now.
and
So,
then
yeah, y'all tune in.
like I
Check
can
us out
invite.
every Sunday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. You know how we do it.
I don't think he's watching
Everybody
Sean.
want to know who was that man in the background with the new boys like y'all. So.
All they asking about
It'd be behind the scenes.
a lot of flatters. Thank y'all very much.
Okay.
That sounds turn up too. Y'all look me up on Instagram.
I'm ready to be true.
Man, 20 to hear my music. And my boy, Dion, the best dressed man in R&B, I gave him that name. And we running with that.
Hold on, y'all should have saw his blazer yesterday. I'm telling you, it was nice.
Yeah, I was cute until I fell. We're going to talk about that one too.
You keep talking about it right now, though. It's not like he's not ready to let it go.
There's 3 of us that fell. We gonna all know.
Let me tell you about it. That ice was real, huh?
No, it wasn't even ice. It was condensation and patent leather.
Oh, no, not that.
Yes.
So what's in your mind? You smile.
Cheesecake.
Whatever it was, you was enjoying it.
Oh, that's right. We cut up in the studio, y'all, in case you didn't catch that. We are having fun here. Jaleesa walked in.
Hi, Deidre. How you guys doing?
This is live to YouTube, so they'll catch you on the replay. Thank you for joining, whoever that is. Feel free to comment. We will respond as we can.
All right, y'all, we hot.
You hot like cayenne pepper.
I got that later.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Fabian Soul, the big boy of R&B. This is the R&B Factory. John, man, you had some great information for us, man, about your products, man. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, man, and where we can get in tune with you and get in touch with you and so on and so forth?
Oh yeah, definitely. So right now I'm going through a process of just trying to build out my book of business and help people in general when it comes down to life insurance and financial services. You can email me at john.richardson0784@gmail.com. I'll be able to get in touch with any of you that, want some of this information, starting a little bit more with financial literacy and talking about, okay, these are the ways that we can leverage insurance and financial services to build generational wealth. Since, as I told you before, that in Chicago, Black generational wealth is zero, net worth zero. We got to grow that. And this holiday season, just think about that. Set that money aside that your grandma may give you or something like that. Start building that emergency fund. Those different type of things. Or think about what's the next plan for your kids and then their kids. Always have a long-term vision, not a short-term vision.
That's
You
what
know, go ahead.
that's what my grandmother used to call save the money for a rainy day fund,
I'm blessed to have another financial expert in the building, Ms. Deidre.
Yes, welcome. Thank you for having us, Fabian. We really appreciate that. Me and my business partner, Jalencia, we actually also are part of the financial agents, and we are licensed. And one thing that we really encourage is educating, helping families out, teaching them the importance of generational wealth. So, sort of like what John said, it's so important, that, how many of us, if you think about it in today's world, that, when someone passes, that they leave us aside. I can say personally myself that people of color, I'm not just going to say black people, but people of color don't understand the importance of generation of setting their families, so their family won't have to struggle with being able to take care of benefits, expenses, and also having money aside to pay. Because this was realized. Once one person leaves the family, income is gone. And the misconception is that people feel that if they work at their job, they can keep it insured. No, I'm also an HR professional.
For having us here today, Fabian. Also, to off on what John was saying, yes, it's very important for us to be able to have coverage over our families. A lot of people don't know that you actually can use it as collateral for your home if you want to start a new business, send a child to school. You can also get a policy advance as well. So it's not just about the death benefit. You actually could benefit it while you're still living on this earth. And then also making sure that we have investments to be able to leave it behind for our family. A lot of people say, insurance is very expensive, but what we fail to realize is you can get $200,000 worth of life insurance coverage for less than $50 a month. We spend more on Uber Eats and DoorDash. So why wouldn't we actually set ourselves up for success? Unfortunately, we always are not thinking outside of the box, but we're here today to educate people and inform them and the importance of it. It's very, very important, very urgent to make sure that we are able to set our family up for these things. You can set up not just your family, but generations to come.
So what I would say is women. I really encourage you to support them because they're on a mission, they have a testimony, they're sharing it. I don't share with a lot of people. I had a serious time at 63. I stepped away from investment banking. I stepped away from working with an amazing CEO of a Black-owned investment bank because I said what I'm passionate about is not. I'm sorry, but to receive information from others. Like, if Temeka took off her hat and got comfortable and said, hey, does this part look right? That doesn't take away from the message I'm sending to you. Just because I'm a pretty woman does not mean I'm not educated or knowledgeable. I went to Duke, but if I tell you what up, though, what does that mean? You've got to adjust to your situation. You got to adjust to the room. And people will respect you for that. Yes. It makes you relatable. And I tell my mother, I tell my brother, I tell John, I tell potential clients, we are trying to represent ourselves. Yes, be yourself. But if I attend an event on Tuesdays and it's this gentleman's event, I'm going to ask him, can I do X, Y, and Z? Because not only do I want this gentleman to respect me, but he's become my friend. And I don't want him to ever feel like I'm stealing his shine or I'm not properly supporting him. So you've got to ask people, how can I help you? What can I do for you? I'll meet you where you are because I genuinely care. I'm not leveraging you. I'm not finessing you. When we talk about Chicago and hood people and gangsters and whatnot, they finesse. I come from partially immigrant family. Well, let's face it, Black people, we got immigrants in our blood. But if a gentleman to me who grew up on the low end said, TeMeka, at least with Trump being here, he's going to deal with these immigrants. Hold up, sir. My grandmother was an immigrant. I worked for the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights, where I met Teresa Ma, who is an Illinois state representative or whatever, what have you. I met Alexi Janulius. Like, Alexi, seriously, that DMV over on wherever across from the Randall, they are awesome sauce. Thank you, Alexi. I love you for that. Do not hate on the immigrants. We are a safe haven city. Mm-hmm. They do a lot for us. They take jobs we don't want to take. Okay, my grandfather was a janitor rather than a dentist to support my grandmother who wanted to be a bilingual teacher here in the United States of America, and I'm first generation for them. I couldn't tell you what generation of Creole I am because that's my biological last name, y'all. The C is not just for Siobhan. It does represent Creole. But I don't tell people all this unless I have a purpose. So I told all of you this today for a reason. What you take from it is up to you. But again, do not judge a book by its cover.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Like you said, the beauty in having these people in the studio today is because they're sharing a wealth of knowledge. Deidre, you know, I've been knowing you a long time. I know we
have some serious talks, baby. You know, yes. I'm big on educating. That's number one thing I do.
So as far as this profession, mm-hmm. and you obtaining different agents,
yes,
give me some information on that.
Well, let me tell you about this. I want to say this. You know, we were raised to go to school, right, to get a job, start a family, and be successful. And what I do here, my name is Deidre, of course, and Jalencia, we educate people that it takes more than that.
Ooh,
it takes more to do that. It's not just about going to school, starting a family. It's about being successful and creating success. Yes. That's number one game. You know, we put our money in a savings account, and how much do banks do? They do like 2 to 5%. We do whole life policies, and when do we get the money out? In 10 years, and by that time we still broke, right? What we do is talk about investments, and I actually train agents to understand the importance of how to present information to people to help people. That's so important. And not just that, I'm also an artist manager. So I also train artists on when you put your money, put it up right. Mm-hmm. So you won't have to get broke later on. And you can definitely contact me. My number is 773 208 6343. Again, 773 208 6343. Again, my name is Deidre. I love to talk to you guys to help you understand the importance of building up revenue.
Sounds good.
Yes, and I'm going to piggyback off of Deidre, my business partner. I truly feel as if more people were to be able to get life insurance coverage, then the death rates will actually go down tremendously. The government will try to find resolutions instead of trying to be a blind eye to the situation, right? So also the other thing is we need to be taught the rule of 72. When we actually put an investment of $10,000 into the bank and it accumulates over about 20 years, they actually earn $2.1 million, but they only give you $30,000 back, which means you only earn $30,000, but you get a total of $40,000. So why wouldn't you want to put your money into an investment where you can watch it grow? Also, when it comes to whole life insurance, you're actually borrowing your own money. Why would you want to borrow your own money that you invested? Once you actually borrow that money, once you pull it out, your death benefit actually gets hit, not the actual cash value that you build. So with that being said, every year that you don't pay it, God forbid, if you pass away, your family will not receive the $300,000 coverage. It will probably be less than $100,000. So that's why we're here to educate families and other loved ones that you truly care about. And also, you know, to bring more licensed agents into so come from the industry to still make a change for you and your family. People that is when you're sitting at the to see your family, it's what life insurance can do for you and your loved ones. And actually, with your life, myself, 08. Again, the number 465. We help.
Check it out, John. These ladies were so informative. I mean, could you add anything to what they were saying?
Oh, definitely. And I love the fact that when you brought up about going money market accounts, when you do that, you're able to access that money really fast. But you don't want to refinance your home just to get money out. You got to think about things like that, because then what happens is you end up losing that home, and guess who's going to take it?
The bank.
The bank.
Yes.
Or someone that's not like us, that's looking through the tax liens and all those things of that sort to snatch it up. And there goes part of your generational wealth. In the U.S., I think from a statistic I was reading in the Economist that roughly 70% of homeowners have just that is their generational wealth.
Yeah, that's
So,
it. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the R&B Factory, man. We got to pay some bills. We will be right back.
All right. Thank you.
I'm glad you said what you said. Because the thing is, I apologize. 3 years ago, me and my mother had a debate back and forth because I used to work for the Board of Education.
Yeah. If you guys want to start taking pictures, it'd be great. We can take some pictures right now. We can take pictures right now.
Okay. And the Board of Education, they only pay you so amount of money to keep coming back.
That's
Board
it.
of Education on the phone.
And if you keep coming to all this slavery job, I'm better.
I don't know if I have any memory left on some of these. You guys might have to take them and send them to me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if you want to use mine.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, so we can take it. All right, you guys want pictures? How? Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah. This is Chicago's very own
Take a look.
ABC. And I'm hanging out at 106.3.
We're going to come part of the kids.
Over R&B Factory.
All right.
What can I?
Oh, we're all coming in?
Okay.
Yep, all coming in. And then if you could take it with this one too. Wait, I gotta get the hat, y'all. I gotta put my Christmas hat on.
Okay, hold on. Little man, come on from back there. I'm gonna stay right there. Come on, Todd, here right quick.
I know, that's awesome.
My nephew's
Oh,
birthday
that's
today.
his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. You're a Capricorn.
Good. All right.
How?
You can fit everyone in.
Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. One more, taking another one. Okay, y'all, I got it.
Okay, did you get this camera too when you get a chance?
Located on the west side of Chicago at 5301 West Madison, the place where your family becomes our family, and also home of the original Chicago's, near Northside's Johnson Funeral Home, providing services for more than
Thank you.
Very much.
like life and funeral services.
We were taking pictures, that's part of my job description.
You do a lot. When you're extra, you do a lot. You gotta be like that.
Just taking pictures.
You know you want a picture of us.
Yes. Yes. This bag. My mom sells.
What's up, Pete? Pleasure taking the building.
You want to call? Talk to my mom. My mom sells all this stuff. Take her number and call her. She'll
Get
get you
the
hooked up.
number.
Yes.
And tell her I sent you feature 773-507-9237. Her name is Lily.
Oh, I
Yes,
love
that's my
that.
mom. And tell her I sent you feature. And y'all get a discount.
Thank you. And actually, my friend, she has a shop, so she sells purses and everything inside. So that'd be great.
Yeah, and talk to my, make sure you shop with my mama, because you know they got the different strands of this bag. My mama get the top of the line, we call them 7 stars. They will.
I got a
I've had this bag for like 6 years.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah, I'm loving that.
Yeah, and then I got a real one.
How much time we have left?
Nice big, not like ghetto bags.
Yes.
That's my record, Karma. You guys can look that up as well.
Okay.
And my mouth ain't no prayer book. My mouth ain't no prayer book.
You believe you be very chocolate.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean though? Because mine isn't either.
So, you know, rappers have different styles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not what you consider a conscious rapper.
Okay. My ex was a conscious
I'm a
rapper,
party
Mike
rapper.
Messiah. I don't know if you've heard of him. A party rapper, you
I'm
said?
a party rapper. So
Okay.
when you get my music, you want to party.
Okay. I like that. But I like conscious rap. I like all
I
music.
do too.
So
I
I
just
went-
haven't steered my mind to do a conscious rapper.
Right. So when I went to Room 43, I think this guy was trying to spit game and it didn't click that he was using a line from a movie when he was like, when did you fall in love with hip hop? I was like, that sounds vaguely familiar. But anyway, I was like, I don't remember. I don't know. And he was like, what? And I was like, I love all music. So to ask me that question, I'm like, huh? And then it was only like days later, I was like, oh, he was trying to run a line on me. Anytime someone says Grand Rising, I'd be like,
I want to tell you good morning.
He told me something. I was like, oh, strap up the I need to know.
Pressure.
Hey, I love this song.
Come on, CT.
Let's do it.
That's one of my songs.
Is it really? Okay. I see you. I need to check it. I've been so busy. I'm like, I got to pop in and listen.
That's a step.
So,
All right, so we back.
Shout out, shout out. What's boy Fabian Soul on the R&B Factory.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Fabian Soul, the big boy of R&B. And man, we back, man. This is the R&B Factory. Look, you guys need to get your house in order. So we're gonna start a new hashtag. We're gonna thrive in 25. Hashtag
Thrive in
25.
25. Yes, I like that. Off the dome. Okay, you got that.
So what we're gonna do is we got some dynamite insurance agents and brokers in the building, man. So we want to go back to you guys and get that information again. Deidre, what gym would you like to,
I just want to say education is powerful. You know, if you don't know, you won't know. And we are going to thrive in 2025. You know, definitely contact myself or my cousin Jalencia at 208-6343. You can't afford not to have life insurance and not take care of your family, because just to say that, just a personal tip, I have buried 4 family members this year without insurance. And it's so important, and that's one reason why me and Jalissa got into this business, because we have to educate our people. We got to make wiser decisions instead of going out spending money on something that you need. Think about your family. Think about, if you love your family and they're so important to you, then you do everything to make sure you take care of your family. And so in the event that something happens, God forbid it, but your kids, your family, your wife, your spouse, or whoever will be okay. So that's one thing I want to drop, baby.
I see.
Yes, drop them gems.
Yes. What you got for us?
What's our hashtag again?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just inform you guys, knowledge is power. But when you have knowledge, you have to execute on things. So if you're not going to execute, then knowledge means nothing. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you are doing the right thing for you and your loved ones. Yes, we can make some financial cuts. I mean, we go to Dunkin' Donuts and we spend $5 to $6 a day. That's almost $400 for the year. That's less than the policy coverage for the entire year. You can start off with something small. It doesn't have to be what you want, but you have to really sit there and think about how much you're actually bringing in. For example, a toaster is printing $2,000 out a month. That person is gone. You don't have that $2,000 a month. Now you're going to leave stress and worries and concerns on your family. And that's not what we want to do. We want them to be able to grieve in peace instead of sending out GoFundMes. When you're out here wearing red bottoms, instead of having coverage, it does not make sense. Make it make sense. Like Deidre said, you can definitely reach us at 708-224-6501 and also her contact number as well.
Big John, don't get quiet on me, man. You came in swinging, man.
These ladies, they have the knowledge right here. I can always add on to, Black women, they're always the rock for us, right? But at the end of the day, when you're thinking about those things when it comes to life insurance and generational wealth, and you have the knowledge, as they said, execute with that knowledge. But you also have to think about it. I mean, if you don't have an emergency fund, you're already behind, right? And then you got to think, where do you want to be? What do you want your family to look like? Going in 2025, you got to look past 10, 20, 30 years. Map that out. And then come to these ladies or come to me, and then we can help you develop that plan. You can always contact me on my email at john.richardson0784@gmail.com. And then we can go from there. Ask any question you want.
And for those of you that feel like you missed that gem, you can feel free to check out our socials. Our socials will have this information. I know mine in particular on YouTube gives you his email address. I will add Jalissa's and Deidre's as well. You got to bear with me because I'm a one-woman show, and you see how vibrant and fly I am, so you know.
Hey, listen, a minute to get it vibrant and fly. Give them your information so they can get into it.
Oh, you want to know my socials? You want to know how to find Temeka W_CEO on the IG, or if you want to learn more about sales and marketing through my company, Love Inspire Teach E. That's the hashtag. That's the social. Go right there.
Yes, you guys can find Z Truth Chi-Town's Turn Up Hit, my Instagram, Z Truth 920, my TikTok, Z_Truth 920, and Facebook under my government, Zachary Cooper. The nickname is Truth, Z Truth.
Hey, y'all, you already know who it is, the one and only Theo, Mr. Excitement. Hey, you can Google me up, Theo Hub. Also, you can Facebook, Instagram, hey, anything you want to do, you got it.
Let's Snapchat, let's TikTok, let's do it all, baby.
Check it out. This your boy Fabian Soul, the big boy of R&B. And listen, we have an amazing event going on tomorrow. Go to FabianSoul.com and register for free tickets because this event is actually free. Slick J. Adams will be in the building. Eddie Sebo will be in the building. My boy Zach, Z True. Yes. My boy Theo Huff. Miss Temeka gonna be in the building, man.
I'm getting rid of the kids. I'm gonna get rid of them kids.
Hey, this podcast, man. This is the R&B Factory, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Catch you guys next week. Peace.
Chi-Town.
Thank y'all for the warm welcome. Yes.
Your network, your contact info.
We got Queen on the line, y'all.
I got your number.
Zoe.
Hey, y'all, sorry, bye.
right now.
and
We
you
out.
want
Stay
to
out
add
of dark
my
house.
socials, we're still live here until I take it off.
That's so get to the seat.
So
I
Jalissa,
just share. I have a cleaning company as well. It's called
Okay.
R&B
so what I want you to
Yeah,
do
my house is atrocious.
so these are my
Oh, I
banners.
don't
So
know.
if
We
you
got
can,
cleaning service.
here, I can let you do it from the laptop.
But this is my first time.
So I'm gonna have you create a banner with your info, and then I can tap on the ends of that. You see how that's going? So as